Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I thought you said they didn't have alcohol. Look, they got screwdrivers.
Oh, no, Charles, just orange juice. Just
orange juice, like the mixer?
Yeah, people drink it. People drink it, yeah.
That's crazy to me. When was the last time you drank straight mixer?
Why have explosive diarrhea when you can have a punami? Why have explosive diarrhea when you can have a turdnado? Why have explosive diarrhea when you can have apocalypse brown? Why have explosive diarrhea when you can have a booty sneeze?
I'm looking for insults so intelligent you don't realize you've been roasted till 3 thoughts later. I admire how you never let evidence interfere with your opinions. You have a unique way of contributing without adding. I can see why that makes sense to you. You're clearly intelligent. It just doesn't show up where it matters. You have a rare talent for speaking at length without disturbing. When it comes to thinking, you travel like... I love how you think outside the box. It's clear no one's ever invited. You have a special way of speaking that makes people appreciate your silence. You're not wrong. You're just operating in a different intellectual time zone.
I can't believe that this 9 p.m. is the same 9 p.m. I used to start getting ready to go out. This can't be the same planet, okay? I used to pre-game at this hour. Now I'm pre-stretching for bed. Okay, back then 9 p.m. was the warm-up. I was in the mirror, blasting music, convincing myself I was the main character. Now it's 9 p.m. and I'm Googling, is it too late for chamomile tea? I used to put cologne on, and now I'm putting on a heating pad. I used to text on my way. Now I text, sorry, I'm already in bed. Okay, so character development or emotional collapse, I don't know. I'm not sure which one it is, but if someone invited me out at 9 p.m. today, I'd assume they're talking about something for next week. I mean, because leaving the house after dark requires both faith and caffeine right now. And don't even talk to me about after parties. The only after party I attend is the one where I scroll on my phone until it drops on my face.
I still don't understand why 11 can't be 1E1. We got 22, 33, 44, 55, but 11 can't be 1E1?
You know what I found to be absolutely ripping now that I'm older, dude, is just like a view, dude, like a tasty little view. When I was a pup, dude, I didn't know how to show a priest for a good view like I do now, man. Now that I'm older, they're righteous now, dude. Like, dude, you're just sitting there and taking in a screensaver IRL and just pondering, dude. Just hanging out and pondering, dude. Oh my God.
Hi, can I order a flight?
Sorry, we don't do flights.
She doesn't know I know this hack. Can I get 4 pints of 4 different beers?
We're not alcoholics. We're just down to drink all the time. There's a big difference. Personally, I'm shaking with excitement every time I'm about to drink. So I do. But alcoholics, they show up to the liquor store like 6 times a day to buy those little bottles of like 99 bananas. I'm not about that. I'm more of a Miller Lite and whiskey type of guy. But no matter what the event is, it's like your little cousin's birthday party, we're drinking. Dinner, we're drinking. Skiing, we're drinking. Casino, we're drinking. Long road trip, we're drinking. And I don't see a problem with any of that. God forbid a guy has a hobby.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foos Show! Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C.
And I'm Steph.
Thank you all so very much for listening into the Foos Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as @Foos Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And we'll listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll keep fooing it up like a bunch of foos. Right, Steph?
That's right.
Is that right? Hey, Steph.
Yes.
Steph.
Yes.
Today's going to be a good one. Would you like to know why?
Why?
It's going to be it's chock full of NAMM talk because we just
NAMM.
got back from NAMM, and we'll talk about that in a second. There's not going to be much of a geeking out, if any. I don't think so. I think a lot of this episode is going to be occupied by our experience at NAMM. And there's another thing, Steph. Do you remember the lost segment that is Mark Maples Manic Messages?
Mark Maples. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh.
Yeah, he texted me the other day. He texted me a couple of voice messages. Now, funny thing. Yeah, I didn't know this, and you'll forgive me, Mark. I just didn't know this was going to happen. But, when I guess there's a default setting on Apple iPhones that when you send a voice, not necessarily a voice message, but an audio message through the Messages app, where you send your texts.
Yeah.
It expires after 2 minutes.
It does it?
Yeah, apparently it does. So I'm like, so I heard it. He sent 2 of them. I heard it. I thought it was funny, but I was like, I don't know. I was like knuckle deep in NAMM. Like it was Friday at like around 11 a.m. when he sent them. So yeah, we were like knuckle deep into NAMM. I think
just knuckle deep.
No, well, we weren't elbow deep yet.
Yeah.
It was the day was young, and I forgot what the first message was about. But I've fixed it. Mark, I encourage you to send it again if you want to, or just send something else that ends up being about something that we said on this episode. But
you said there was 2?
Yeah, the second message was pretty much a threat.
Oh.
And it goes back to the thing I said in the first episode of 2026, where I said if I were to meet somebody or see them for the first time in 2026, regardless of where we are on the calendar, it could be the middle of fucking summer, it could be Thanksgiving, but if it's the first time I'm seeing you this year, I will greet you with a Happy New Year. And he says that if I don't say that, the next time I encounter him, he will punch me in the arm.
Okay.
So, anyway, I think the first message has something to do with Stranger Things. I think we're past that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I honestly, I really can't remember, Mark. You have to understand we were at NAMM. There was a lot of noises. There was a lot of alcohol, too. And I had a gay old time. What about you, Steph?
It was nice. I wasn't as confused as I was last time, being the non-musically inclined spouse.
Yeah.
So yeah. Did my homework, researched a few things, and then here we are.
Nice. Well, I for one enjoyed myself yet again. It was my 3rd year going to NAMM in a row. 3rd year total as well, but
how many years was that?
3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This was your 3rd year then?
This is my 3rd year, yes.
In a row.
That's correct. Is this going to be on the test?
Just making sure. You said that like 3 different ways.
Yeah. Wanted to make sure that listeners, they might be inebriated. Well, it's Monday.
It's Monday. They're driving to work.
I can't drink tonight. Well, you're wearing that hat. We got that at NAMM.
Yes, we did.
From the Happy Dad tent. Happy Dad is that seltzer that, where that guy cut the activist. I can't drink tonight.
Yes. There was we got some Happy Dads, and then there was a little spin the wheel, and I got a hat.
Yeah, we got a hat.
And we got a koozie, too.
Oh, yeah, we got koozies. We brought back some. We forgot to bring them back for day 2, so we just bought more Happy Dads.
Yeah.
And they gave us koozies.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean, yes, there was plenty of alcohols, plenty of like food trucks and stuff like that that you can enjoy. But I think just the ambiance there, everybody is just happy to be there. It's people from all around the world. You gotta remember, NAMM has been around. NAMM is, by the way, everybody, it's the National Association of Music Merchants. It's been going on for 125 years.
Ooh, milestone birthday.
It's a milestone birthday. The first one was in 1901. So they've been celebrating innovation in music, musical instruments, technology, all the way for over 100 years now, and it's definitely grown pretty significantly. I mean, it's overflowing the Anaheim Convention Center into the neighboring hotels. A lot of the events that are happening with a lot of well-known and not so well-known artists. And we there was only so many hours in the day where we could only do as much as we could. But what would you say, Steph, was your like, holy crap moment?
So I knew for sure that I wanted to see Mike Dirnt from Green Day. Yeah. However, I didn't know that Trey Cool was also going to be there.
Same,
so when we passed by the drum section and we saw he was going to be there, his arrival time, I was like, shit, I can't be in two places at once. So I ended up...
They were too close together because Trey Cool's was going to be like at 1 p.m. and Mike Dirnt was going to be at 2. Mm-hmm. And so like, shit, like if we get in one line, we're going to get to the back of the other line. So we had to choose our favorite Green Day guy. And we chose Mike Dirnt. Yeah. Because I'm not a drummer. I appreciate the shit out of Trey Cool. Some of the best fills in the game. But some of the best bass lines out of Mike Dirnt too. So I had to, I mean, come on, this is the guy who I grew up listening to bass lines such as Long View, the little riffs that he comes up with in the middle of like, I don't know, Basket Case, all the bass lines, man. It's freaking amazing.
Hell yeah. His bass lines actually got me into Green Day and punk music. I don't know if you know this, but I didn't always grow up listening to punk and rock like that. I was like I was a little pop, I still love my boy bands, but I was all like pop and synth and everything like that. But
sure, yeah, because your mom's from she loves 80s music, so that transferred over rather well. I think that syntho pop stuff.
Yeah, and so like honestly, Green Day was one of the first bands I've ever really gotten into, growing up. And then, I've been listening to for 30 years at this point. Yeah. So I just like, man, we got to stay in line for Mike Dirnt. But it was really cool seeing that Trey Cool was going to be there too.
Yeah, and supporting his buddy.
And your buddy Charles... Lucky motherfucker.
My drummer, yeah. He picked the drummer, of course, because he's a drummer. Right. So I totally understand that. And we let him cut in line with us. So he got the best of both worlds. Lucky bastard.
Yeah, he got 2 out of 3 signatures.
Right. Yeah.
I was really looking forward to Billy Joel being there, but he wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a busy guy.
Yeah, he is. But it was super cool.
Yeah.
I was kind of scared because, I've never met any of them before. And I was like, oh, they're pretty famous. I really hope they're nice and everything. And he was so nice.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He was just like really friendly to all his fans and it just, chats it up. Very personable.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, and not only that, but he received a Lifetime Achievement Award from Bass Magazine.
Yeah, Bass Magazine through an event. It looks like they do this pretty regularly every year. And Mark Maples was there, his fellow bass buddy, to present it to him. Should we hear it?
Yes.
All right, let's see here.
I'm very honored to introduce our next recipient. I feel like everyone here has their own origin story about how they fell in love with this bassist and this band. And while they're all very different, I'm willing to bet they're fundamentally all the same. So I want to tell you my story. In the early 90s, I was going to community college and playing bass in a garage band, and had dreams of one day actually going into a studio and recording a song. Maybe even a demo or a single. And at that time, one of the bands that I couldn't get enough of was this East Bay stoner trio called Green Day. They were awesome. A friend of mine loaned me Kerplunk, and it was like Ramones meets Descendants meets some kind of fucking weird Gilman Street shit that I didn't understand, but I loved. The songwriting was tight, the melody's catchy, and throughout it all, the beating heart of the low end was this fucking killer bassist. I moved to San Diego and met Tom DeLonge, and we Thank you. And we started Blink, and while we were still learning how to write songs and practicing our punk rock jumps in front of the mirrors, we went to a club called Soma to watch Green Day in a 1,200 cap club. It was sweaty and shitty and fucking awesome. They started songs and tore through them and broke them down and went off script and improvised. And the whole time, the beating heart of the Low End was this fucking killer bassist. The day it came out, I drove all around San Diego trying to find a store that had a copy of Dookie. I sat in my room and listened to it and dissected it. Dookie blew my mind. It was no surprise to me that the song that broke through and made punk rock mainstream success was Longview, which of course starts with Mike's iconic bass line. Several years later, Blink-182 and Green Day toured together on the Pop Disaster Tour. That tour was one of the highlights of my life. Mike was awesome from day one, at the photo shoots, at the press events, throughout the tour, and beyond. When I was sick with cancer, fucking cancer, shut up! When I was sick with cancer a few years ago, Mike texted me all the time to check in and see how I was doing. And also, he sent me a hot pink Mike Dirnt signature Telecaster bass to lift my spirits. I don't even know how to describe Mike. He's kind of rockabilly, kind of punk rock, kind as hell, unapologetically himself, a master craftsman and a great friend, and always the beating heart of the Low End. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Dirnt.
Yeah, and there he is, getting his award there. It's a bass clef.
Hey, look at that.
It's a little statuette of a bass clef. How appropriate.
Yeah, so the bass awards were actually part of NAMM this year for the first time, and that took place in a separate location on January 22nd.
Mm-hmm. Along with that, the Tech Awards have been going on at NAMM for some time now, and one of the 2025 Tech Award was given to Billy Corgan. Last year, we had an opportunity to go to the Tech Awards where it was Jack White who received the award for his innovations with Third Man, his Third Man company, where he makes like guitar pedals. He collaborated with Fender on his triple caster and things like that. But now Billy Corgan, from all the work that he's done, he got recognized for it, and he played a set too, not with Smashing Pumpkins, but just like with some session people.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like I heard it. It was like 25 minutes long. It's really good. Like you could catch it on, I think, YouTube or Instagram. It's probably a few clips on TikTok as well. So yeah, I would encourage you to go check that out. He's tight. Like he is very deliberate on how he plays his notes.
Yeah.
I like his guitar playing. He's one of those, I don't know, he was there at the beginning of the whole grunge scene, but it just and he has said this already like a few times in a few interviews and on his own podcast that he doesn't think that he gets the recognition of being one of the originators, of one of the OGs.
Yeah, I've heard that before too.
Yeah.
But he's been there.
He's been there. He was with Courtney Love, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Before she got with Kurt Cobain. So, yeah, he was in the scene for some time, and he's well connected. He's done a lot throughout the years. And, I'm not going to say I'm the biggest Smashing Pumpkins fan, but I'm not going to put them down either. I mean, they absolutely have earned their place in rock history.
Yeah. Definitely.
So, yeah.
The Tech Awards, definitely, if you are in the tech industry, music industry, it's something to look up because you can see the best in show and different categories as far as recording, lights, players or plugins,
Yeah.
add-ons, things like that.
Yeah, and hardware too.
Yeah.
Like even like live audio. We encountered a couple of best in shows for studio audio, for live audio. The live audio one that was in that large hallway. I think it's worth bringing up what the brand name is. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Stage One. They were best in show, and this one it's live audio. They make speakers, they make subwoofers. They pack a hell of a punch. That might not sound so interesting to the layman, but they are battery powered and rechargeable. So like and you can go wireless, and it doesn't use Bluetooth for its wireless. It uses its own line. I forget what it was called. Do you remember what it was called?
I don't know. It sounded like ska or something like that to me.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
I couldn't really hear him.
But
or
it's
all
like
the
a
noise,
version of Bluetooth, which is a little bit more advanced in that there's not like when you plug in your telephone into your Bluetooth in your car, there's a little bit of a lag, right?
Yeah.
And especially when you're watching like an Instagram video, like the audio comes in like 1 or 2 seconds later. This one, milliseconds, like if anything. So if you're playing, of course, you're not gonna hear your guitar or your voice 2 seconds later. It sounds pretty freaking sweet, and he demoed it for us. He was a little reluctant because I guess they've gotten their hands smacked for being so loud. But at a certain point, he really cranked it up for us, and it was pretty cool to watch because he was just walking around. It reminded me like in the 80s when people would walk around with the boom boxes.
Yeah.
But he was doing that with his huge freaking speaker.
And then he got a pretty far distance, and the sound never cracked.
No, not at all. It was awesome. And you would expect that from anything.
Yeah.
From anything else. Your little Bluetooth speakers or even your best ones. If you like the chair that we have in the living room here, it has speakers on it too, like my recliner. If I were to just step away, like if I were to go to the restroom, that thing's cracking.
Yeah, for sure. And that's like not even 50 feet away.
No, it's like 15 feet away. It's not far at all.
Yeah, I really did like that that speaker that you just mentioned. There were a lot more battery powered wireless features throughout the show.
Battery technology has come such a long way. That's one thing actually that caught me off guard was how much battery power, like the powered stuff, which normally wouldn't pack a punch and be sustainable. Like this guy's just like, if you got this thing fully charged and you crank it all the way up, it'll get you 45 hours. And I'm like, 45 hours? He's like, no, chill. 4 to 5 hours. And I was like, oh, well, that's still pretty good.
I'll take 2.
I'm like, 45 hours, wrap it up. Like, I'm taking this right now. Money is no issue, but no, it was 4 to 5 hours, which is still really good, especially like if you're DJing with it, and your average kind of DJ set, I would imagine, is somewhere in between 4 and 5 hours. Or if you're in a band like my band, we play shows, and sometimes they're 3 or 4 hours long, and so they need to keep up. And so it's a good time to be alive if you're looking for that kind of new equipment that's being rolled out this year.
Yeah. And then we stopped by, I think it was a QSC booth where they also had wireless speakers. And then there was a band called Amor Mar.
Oh, yeah.
It was a couple, and they were showcasing those speakers. But not only that, his pedal was battery operated too. Mm-hmm. So just like that kind of plug-in, battery operated, like doesn't even need to be plugged into an outlet anymore. Like that was just fascinating to me.
Yeah, and it'll hold up.
Yeah,
it'll hold, and that's the thing too. Like with pedals, like I've owned pedals for a very, very long time before I bought my Tone Master Pro, which is like a digital version of analog pedals. But you have the option of going like a 9-volt battery on those, but like. They're just so super untrustworthy with how long they're gonna last.
Yeah,
and it's really nice to see that we've overcome that technologically.
Yeah, it only took like how many years?
A long time.
A long.
125 years to be exact. Yeah. I mean, NAMM is basically like Comic-Con, but instead of superheroes, it's musical instruments, guitars, drums, music tech, software.
Dude, they have everything there.
Everything and everyone. Anybody who's in town or comes in town to be a part of it, everybody's just geeking out over everything there. And I think I've said this in one of the clips that I have here. Is I really enjoy watching like the rural kind of instruments that you don't normally see. Like those weird little instruments.
Yeah, but not so much in the mainstream.
Yeah. But they're still, you can still utilize them in some creative way. But a lot of the guitar companies that are there too. I mean, you got your Gibsons, you got Yamaha there, Fender to a certain extent. They did a private custom shop showing for just folks in the industry who are looking to buy. I understand that they made a lot of money that night, but they also had another booth, Fender, so a few years ago they purchased PreSonus, which is a software and hardware company for studio production. So they have like for example, I use Logic Pro on my Mac to record and mix and master and stuff. Well, they have their PreSonus one. They've recently changed the name of PreSonus, though. It's going to be called Fender Studio.
Yeah.
And so they were rolling that out and giving a few tutorials of how it works. And one thing that might make me switch over is that it is super compatible with the Tone Master Pro, and it'd be weird if it wasn't. But I think that I can streamline a lot more of my guitar effects through there without having the need to mic anything.
Yes.
You just go direct and boom, you're done. It's really exciting. So if you're a geek like that, that's going to bring some awesome competition to the world of DAWs. So
yeah, and not only that, but the Fender Studio was a tech finalist in their category.
Yeah. They didn't win, but yeah, they were a finalist.
Hey, that's pretty high up there with all the other
so many
all the other
people
competition.
There.
Yeah,
so many of them there. Just to get nominated it does absolutely mean something. But let's see here. I do have clips. Now, we did record a little tidbit on day one, but day one was just kind of like we were excited to be there. We were exploring. We got a few drinks in, and we just didn't do a whole lot of like audio creation. So this one's from, I skipped over to day two, and this is...
Hello, everybody. I am with my...
Whoops, not that one. Here, the day two intro. It's probably the longest clip here, but it's us on location. So here we go.
Yo, we're here. We out here, man. Day two, at least for us, it's Saturday. The Saturday edition of the NAMM show. The music just started. Everybody's coming in. There's a dog. So that's cool.
All right, so what are you most excited to see today?
Well, we were going to try to see Chad Smith, but he went on at 8 a.m. and it's already almost 10 a.m. So we've missed that. So at this point, I think it's just exploring the stuff we didn't see yesterday. A lot of the, I always like going to that section of NAMM that has the, the just invented instruments or the instruments that are used in, really remote cultures that you don't really get to see a whole lot, and then just messing around with that. I went there on the first year that I came here, which was a couple of years ago, and that was pretty cool. Aside from that, where you're gonna find the most innovation is the the DJs and all the technological stuff. That's really where the cutting edge stuff is. If you're not that into software stuff, because that's another type of geek. But yeah, that's kind of it right there. It's just exploring the stuff we didn't see yesterday. How about you?
I'm just excited to walk around, not being able to play a musical instrument because I'm not musically inclined. I'm just happy to be here. So
yeah,
I'm just excited to check out all the equipment. And then I heard there's a lot of AI incorporation into most of these programs now. So, just asking people about that.
Yeah, the music industry is really kind of on the fence about the whole AI thing. I think from like a practical perspective on like a software level, like a DAW, like when you're recording, that could be pretty helpful. It could cut a lot of time out, unnecessary kind of things like mastering and editing and things like that. But there's a manual version. You can turn it off and do it yourself. Like it's not ain't a thing but a chicken wing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of it.
All right, sounds good. All right, we'll see you in there. What's up, guys? We've been walking around this guitar section here at NAMM. Is there anything that piqued your interest?
Yeah, everything. Everything is really cool here. I want everything. So if you guys want to sponsor the show, just look up at the NAMM catalog and then just press buy. No, it was a lot of cool stuff, man. A lot of cool guitars. There's some that are like holographic even. It's just nice to hang up on the wall kind of thing. So stuff like that. The electronics, like I said earlier, are always cool. The new amplifiers, all the kind of new models that are coming out there. It seems like a lot of amplifier companies are moving away from using tubes. It's become more of a digital world these days, although they still exist, but not as abundant as it maybe used to be. The modding has been really, really solid as of late, so it eventually is going to get so good where tube amps are going to be obsolete. So yeah, learning and seeing a lot of cool stuff here. What about you?
I'm interested in seeing like all the different guitar parts. They're selling pick guards for like $1 because today's the last day of the show, so they're trying to get rid of all the stock. You got the pickups, you got the individual strings, you got the picks themselves. There's even a booth where you can select your own wood to build a guitar.
That's right.
So I'm just fascinated with every single thing that you can imagine is here on the show floor.
Yeah, no, it's and we're just kind of like scratching the surface from a lot of the stuff that we've seen. Obviously, we can't tell you everything, or else we'll be here for hours. But if you guys have a chance to come back to NAMM in 2027, yeah, I encourage it. It was like $150 for us just to get in. You don't have to be in the industry anymore like you used to be. Like know somebody who knows somebody to let you in. So yeah.
Not only that, what we didn't do this year were any of the shows in the rooms, like the classes. We were mostly interested in just walking the floors and talking to people and everything like that. So hopefully next year we get to come back and see some of those education material.
That's right. All right. Well, we're gonna keep walking around.
Back to you.
I see you in the studio.
Back to us.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think their reporting skills are improving.
It was loud in there, man. A good thing that and it sucks for you because you forgot him on day 2, but we went straight to the Eargasm booth.
Dude, yes.
They did this last year. I hope that they continue to do this with folks that are able to just go on Eventbrite, type in Eargasm NAMM, and you'll be able to just get a ticket, quote unquote, for free Eargasm earplugs, which are really nice. I mean, it really takes down the volume by like around 20 decibels. And you got to imagine these are like musical instruments just scattered all throughout. People are playing them, particularly in the drum section and the cymbals and everything. And it could really kind of wear you down, at least your ears. So having those in you.
Yeah, my ears were pounding because I had picked up one of the. So it comes with a container that you can put your Eargasms in, and so I picked one up out of the bag, but it was empty. So I picked up the wrong container, before we left the house for day 2, and I was like, shit.
Yeah.
So I went the whole day with 0 ear protection, which is horrendous, and my head was pounding at the end of the day.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of things that you could put in your body, we encountered this this is probably my like, holy shit,
Yes,
moment.
yes.
Where you interviewed them. You made it a point to go speak with them after we learned a little bit about them on our first round there. But we went back and you spoke with them. The company is called Groove Thing. I like their slug line here. It's master beta. It's kind of like they just did a what do you call it when
a Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. There you go. So they just did a Kickstarter. If you invest in the product, which it's in production now, you can get one for cheaper than it would be when they roll it out. But essentially, what it is, and we've seen this meme before of like you can now get a butt plug that is your like a subwoofer.
Yes, it, vibrates with the beat.
It vibrates with the beat, and it's like it's like your ass or vagina now becomes a third ear, or both,
or yeah,
if you're into that kind of thing.
Oh wow, explosive.
Yeah.
Woo! Can you imagine?
Well, let's listen to your interview here.
Hello everybody, I am with Michael with Groove Thing. So what do we have here? It's an interesting product.
Groove Thing is the world's first internal music player. It goes inside your body and turns your body into a music hall. They're interchangeable attachments, so it works for all genders, all bodies. We sold $500,000 worth on Kickstarter, and we're here spreading the word.
There's different styles, different sizes.
Yeah, there's different shapes and different attachments. This is the vaginal shape. There's also an anal shape and this is the anal shape and an external massager. It comes as a kit with all three, and you play music to it just like any other Bluetooth speaker. So you stream whatever your favorite songs are, and you playlist your pleasure.
How did this idea come about?
I fool around a lot in my spare time with creating multi-sensory music experiences. Most of them are large installation things. This is a miniaturization. It's an idea I had in my head for a long time. I thought it was kind of going to be a joke. It's like, hey, if you connected an A to a B to a C, you'd have something that vibrated really well to music. And when we tried it, it worked way better than I expected. So I've spent the last 2 years working full-time on it as a product.
For those of you watching online, how can we find this product online?
Yeah, trygroovething.com. It's still available for pre-order. Shipping in March right now, and starting in March, the price will go up because it won't be a pre-order anymore.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Couldn't help but notice, Steph, you started typing that website in. Are you gonna order yourself one?
Oh, hold on. This domain doesn't exist. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me just type in Groove Thing.
Just Google it.
I'm trying to.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
But this is great pod.
Ah, yes.
There you go. Found it. The world's first internal music player.
Try visiting.
Wow.
Trygroovething.com.
He did say that. He did
said
say that. Trygroovething.com. So it has a speaker, it comes with a speaker, but
yes.
it also comes with the high fidelity resonator. Yeah. To put in your hoo-ha.
You know what? It takes me. Oh, here it is. The single kit is $339. Ships anywhere in the world.
Wow. And you get the, like you said, the vaginal, the butt plug, and the external.
Yeah, and the speaker.
And the speaker. So you get 4 things out of it. I wonder, though, if you can, rather than using the speaker, that you can use like headphones. I'm sure you can. Because that was part of the demo.
There's a couples kit for synchronized experience.
Oh, my.
For $5.99.
Wow. It's a little pricey. But hey, if you're into that kind of thing and you got some extra cash, give this a shot, because I mean, when I say that you demoed it, it's not how everybody might think.
Right. And then he actually says like, oh, we can't, let you demo it. But what he had me do was like, you put it on your chest on your sternum, and then you can actually feel the beat there with the headphones on. So you know what you're listening to, obviously. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a deeper feel with the bass. And then when, the bass eases up, there's like a buzzing for the treble.
Okay.
And
like the mids come in and stuff.
Yeah. It's a continuous flow. And
so is it would you say that it's more audio or more vibration? Or is it the audio that's causing the vibration? Like, is there a vibrator in there? Is my question.
Yes.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah, but it goes with the beat. And like it is almost like a sensory overload because you're hearing the music and you're feeling it as well. Like, you know, more than just what you would get from like the speaker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
I don't know if you know what I mean.
I'm afraid I do. I would be listening to like heavy bass. I would be listening to just Barry White. Just all bass. No matter what. It's just bassy.
Yeah, yeah. So, damn.
Or what's that Spinal Tap song? Big Bottom?
Big Bottom.
Where everybody plays a bass. Like everybody. Yeah, good stuff.
Speaking of Spinal Tap,
we
saw Valerie Franco.
That's right. Yeah, the newest addition to Spinal Tap in their sequel movie that just came out not too long ago. She's the drummer, and she didn't die.
She didn't die. She almost got everybody killed.
Yeah, but she, I guess, broke the curse because she's still around.
Yep.
Yeah, we met her. She was there by her drum set.
That's a sick kit, by the way.
That's a pretty sick kit. There's some drums there that are just there for show. Like she would never hit those, but I like how it looks.
No, for real though. That's a sick kit.
Yeah, no, and she's a great drummer too. I mean, if you guys haven't watched the new Spinal Tap movie, you'll see what we mean once you do. But very nice. We had to wait in line because there's this old dude that was just talking her ear off. Poor thing. As soon as he walked away, she's like, "Okay, hi guys." Yeah, she was super nice.
Yeah.
Who else did we see? I mean, I understand that Stevie Wonder was there. It's the second year that he's been there. It was pretty much a sequel to last year's appearance that he made. And when Stevie Wonder's there, it's like church. Like everybody in the area just flocks there. Unfortunately, we weren't there to see it. I believe he did his thing on Thursday. And we didn't go on Thursday. We went Friday, Saturday. So we didn't get a chance to see him. We didn't, like I said earlier in that outdoor pod, that we couldn't see Chad Smith because he was on so early. And it was off-site, too. It was at one of the neighboring, I think the Hilton Hotel.
Yeah, and then he was announcing his Chad Smith Foundation too, supporting music and things like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's like we said before, celebrities all around. There was like a rumor that Les Claypool was going to be there, but he wasn't there those days that we were there.
If he was, we didn't see him.
Yeah.
So he might have been there.
A lot of them might have been there on Thursday
for the Bass magazine thing. Yeah,
for the awards. But and then drove over to the observatory afterwards because that's where it was held.
And he had a show to play too, I believe. And we're gonna go see him. I think July 3rd. Yeah. We got tickets to go see Primus and Les Claypool and all his other projects. He's gonna be doing in one like evening with Les Claypool and et al. Yeah, speaking of celebrities, Steph. I encountered a couple of guys. Now you'll have to excuse me. I guess I'm just not used to holding this mic that we're using here. I think I was holding it a little too close, so it's going to be distorted just a tad bit. But I ran into these big hot shots here.
All right, I just ran into the drummer for Shoelace Express as well as the bass player for Shoelace Express. We got Charles and John in the house. Say what's up, guys.
What up?
What's up? How long have you guys been here?
Been here since yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday. This is day 2 for us.
What's been the most exciting thing you guys have seen?
For me, was meeting the guys from Green Day.
Yeah, Trey Cool and Mike Dirnt.
That was the best part for me.
They have these new internal subwoofers. I think that was the highlight for me.
Yeah, we interviewed them earlier, so you're going to hear all about it for sure.
I think his highlight should be his tattoo. Check out his tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jackson signed it.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Also came back from the dead.
Yeah. Mike Dirnt.
Mike Dirnt, yeah. So you're going to get that tattoo tonight? Yeah. Awesome. All right.
Before he races.
Are you thinking of getting that internal subwoofer?
It was actually going to be one of his gifts for Christmas.
Oh, I just ruined it.
All right, well, you'll forget by then.
That'll be a great surprise.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything else that you guys are looking forward to? Looks like we've seen everything at this point.
I'm looking to bumping into the singer of Shoelace Express.
I don't know. Yeah, he's got to be here somewhere if you guys are here.
I know he's around.
I'm looking forward to meeting him too. I might get an autograph.
Okay. Well, yeah, he'll probably sign your ass and you get that tattooed.
I wonder if he can sign his Christmas present, the Eternal Subwoofer.
Yeah, we might be able to make that happen.
I'll make a day out of it.
Well, there's been some cool stuff here.
That is a weekend, sir. That is a good weekend. All right, cool. Well, that's us at NAMM 2026. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, see, it's so loud as you can tell. So, I underestimate how good these Rode mics are.
Yes.
And so, like, I have it like I regularly would have a microphone when I'm singing or something.
Just right up against your lips?
And it's not right up against the lips. It was like right by my beard. And I guess that's too close still. So
yeah, you just got to put it down underneath your chin level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
We're going to have to work on your mic etiquette.
Well, first off, you didn't bring the stick mic.
Yes, I know. I forgot.
You forgot a few things.
But to be fair, the mic was on my lapel the entire time.
Ooh, your lapel.
My lapel,
your t-shirt.
My t-shirt, the color of the uncolor of my t-shirt.
Right. Yeah, man. So let's see here. Did we miss anything? I'm sure we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say is your? Let's see here. Well, how sore were you?
Honestly, I wasn't that sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had these new shoes. Oh my God, I broke in these new Vans that had memory foam in it.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. I didn't have any problem. My back wasn't tired. My feet were great. Yeah. No, I felt fine. How were you?
I woke up a little sore today, but nothing I can't handle. Like I thought I was gonna be like super sore, like. Because that's a lot of walking.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of walking that you do there. It's like going to a theme park. It's all the walking that you're doing.
Easily 10,000 steps within the first couple hours.
Oh, at least. And we did it for 2 days straight. So, we're going to go to Japan in March. So that's probably, hopefully this was something that would have trained us for all the walking that we're going to do in Japan.
Dude, I'm already practicing the stairs. Yep.
That's going to be a workout, but I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Never been to Japan before, so that's going to be cool. And a lot of geeking out that we can do from there, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that's going to do it, Steph, unless I'm forgetting something.
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this could have been a part of the music highlights section, but I didn't play the thing. Should I play the thing?
The thing?
The thing.
The thing. Did you get that thing?
I said a hip. I wanna rock.
There you go. So now, Mark, you can't complain.
I didn't hear the segment intro. How am I supposed to know that this is a new segment if you don't play the intro?
Right. But what are you going to do, man? Just, it's FooBard.
It's FooBard.
Yeah.
You should know by now.
That's
what this show is all about, dude.
We are called just a couple of foos. All right, Steph. Well, I think that if that's all, then that's all.
That's all.
Folks, thank you all so very much for listening into the FooBar Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as at FooBar Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. I've been Josie.
I'm Steph.
Signing off saying, don't be a dick.
Fuck, man. Thank you, guys. First you get the haircut, then you get the titties. First you get the haircut, and then you get them titties. First you get the haircut, then you get the titties. First you get the haircut, and then you get them titties. First you get the haircut, then you get the titties. First you get the haircut, and then you get them titties. First you get the haircut, then you get the titties. First you get the haircut, and then you get them titties. First you get the haircut, then you get the titties. First you get the haircut, and then you get them titties. Thank you. We are Fruit Blood. We are Juice.
The fuck?